Usually, we consider meditation, excuse me, usually we consider meditation as a process of emptying the mind to receive insight. But to celebrate this almost Labor Day morning, I want to try something a little different. I want to saturate your mind in an attempt to achieve insight. Human labor can be thought of as an end result or as the effort skills employed by an individual to attain an end product. As with man himself, the history of human labor is a profound, ever-unfolding saga, a continuum of miracles. What started out as a single atom adrift in an unknowable sea of the unknowable, replicated itself, wiggled ashore, exploded its potential again and again until it became like us, you and me, and presently almost 8 billion people who still share about 75% of the genetic makeup of a Halloween pumpkin. Along the way, that modicum of matter somehow acquired, through survival need, curiosity, or interest, the skills to arrive at where we are today, laborers in some way, all of us, laborers in the ongoing miracles. Now, don't try to make sense out of what I'm going to say next. Just hear the words. Let the magnificent variety and complexity of them unfold to you. Teacher, pastry chef, sheep herder, plumber, cardiologist, farrier, glassblower, video game tester, distiller, train conductor, abattoirian, headhunter, lighthouse keeper, clown, frogger, pipe fitter, standard bearer, pearl diver, storyteller, busboy, lifeguard, opera singer, astronaut. We love you, John. Watchmaker, lion trader, rabbi, tap dancer, dog catcher, bartender, pathfinder, beekeeper, intensive care nurse, fencer, typist, accountant, art therapist, midwife, whiffler, gatherer, tattoo artist, bounty hunter, dripping man, hippotherapist, acupuncturist, tax collector, elevator mechanic, robotics engineer, chandler, sign painter, story keeper, typesetter, quarterback, snake handler, poet, auto racer, firekeeper, fortune teller, oarsman, event planner, attorney, tosher, doula, shaman, potter, stagehand, balloon designer, violinist. You probably are thoroughly saturated by now, but maybe you're already thinking ahead to items that I've missed. But you realize, quite literally, that I could continue this for hours and hours before reaching end, if indeed I could even reach an end, because there are eras and societies that I have never heard of and kinds of labor connected with them that I can't even imagine. However, I can imagine, and I hold the ardent belief in the possibility of another miracle of labor evolving, and that is the labor of love. I'm not talking about the physical or the romantic kind. Given the right person or the right circumstance, that's a no-brainer. But I mean the kind of love, the labor of love, that takes real skill and real work. To love the person who has harmed you or spoken ill of you, who is disfigured, disabled, who lives in another country, whose clothes or person are dirty and smell bad, whose food is different, whose sexual orientation differs, who is homeless, in prison, whose God has a different name, who speaks a different language, and whose skin is a different color. May that day come soon when mankind will master the labor of love and create a world where everyone wins.